For more than a century, Pawtucket has been a strong factor in the industrial life of New England and the nation. Pawtucket is world famous for the products of its manufactories and is today known as the city of diversified industries. In 1790, the first cotton mill in America was built in Pawtucket by Samuel Slater, who came here from England and constructed from memory the difficult machines used for the spinning of cotton yarn. Thus, the textile industry of the nation was born here in the first successful operation of cotton textile machinery in the United States. Slater located his mill just above the falls on the Blackstone River in Pawtucket. This mill has been preserved as the birthplace of the cotton industry of the nation. Since 1790, Pawtucket has expanded its industrial activity and become one of the most important manufacturing centers in the East. Its industrial importance depends on its splendid location and the skill and ability of its people. Today, there are over 200 plants manufacturing over 100 different lines. Pawtucket has earned the title City of Diversified Industries. Pawtucket has made a very credible advance in its civic life. In 1936, a new and modern city hall, completely owned by the city, was erected on the banks of the famous Blackstone River within a stone's throw of the historic Slater Mill. With its tall, pale tower, it commands and gives new beauty to the city's skyline. The giant tomahawk atop the weather vane reaches 200 feet above the Blackstone River. This fine building houses the various city offices under one roof so that every necessity and convenience for the operation of the city government is at the disposal of the taxpayer. The 4 floors of the main building house the city's general offices. The right wing is the police station, and in the left wing there is the fire station with the newly installed signal system second to none in the country. This signal system is a very important forward step in the protection of the lives and property of the citizens of Pawtucket. It is equipped with all the modern devices known to science, a revelation to the layman. Within 10 seconds after an alarm is sounded, the apparatus is on its way. The Pawtucket Fire Department enjoys a 2-platoon system recently inaugurated. This represents a great advance from the previous continuous system and from the call system founded when the city was in its youth. The signal system and police department are equipped with a 2-way radio system which enables the departments to maintain constant communication with both fire and police department units. On the 2nd floor of the City Hall, we find the 10th District Court. On the 3rd floor, the Council Chamber. Here is the original Town Hall located on School Street. This building was in use until 1898. In that year, a new City Hall on High Street was completed. Soon outgrown, it became necessary to rent additional space in the Masonic building adjoining. Today, the new City Hall houses all the city offices under one roof. Pawtucket's new $725,000 water filtration plant is the first and most important step in the rehabilitation of Pawtucket's water supply. It is one of the most modern reservoir and water treating plants in the East. The new plant borders Happy Hollow Pond in Cumberland, which remains the source of the city's water supply. This reservoir has a capacity of 21 million gallons, while the average daily consumption is about 13 million gallons. The new water filtration plant will give the citizens of Pawtucket the finest water in the country. In 1933, the long-felt want of the city for a new and enlarged post office building was satisfied with the completion of this new colonial-type building on Exchange Street. The new Frank A. Sales Jr. and West Senior High School rises above East Avenue on a series of terraces. This new building is the most thoroughly equipped school building in the East, and its 41 classrooms accommodate approximately 1,600 students. There is an auditorium seating 1,600, a gymnasium, swimming pool, and cafeteria. Radio programs or phonograph records may be played in all the classrooms or individual ones. Additional rooms can be completed to house more students if the need arises. Today's improved streets with the modern water and sewage system where in the past were cobblestones, streetcars, and wooden water mains. The public park system of Pawtucket has shown tremendous improvement in the last few years. Outstanding is Slater Park, named after the inventor of the cotton industry, and one of the beauty spots of the state. Friendship Gardens, an artificial island chain in a reclaimed marsh, has aroused the enthusiasm of all lovers of nature. Here also are the Marconi Gardens, which have attracted visitors and admirers from many other communities. In the summer of 1933, the zoo in Slater Park was started. It was Samuel Slater, too, who founded here in Pawtucket the first Sunday school in America, a notable contribution to the nation's spiritual progress. Several years ago, the city of Pawtucket took over the Manville Jenks plant, which was to be demolished to save taxes. Most of the space in these buildings has been sold to out-of-town concerns who now give jobs to approximately 1,250 people in a plant where none were employed in 1933. New industries and new jobs have been brought into Pawtucket, and by continuing these efforts, it is hoped to give employment to additional thousands. Pawtucket has the lowest tax rate of any city in New England within the population class of 75,000 and 100,000, and the fourth lowest tax rate in the country for cities in this classification. The tax rate is now reduced by prompt payment to $19.53 per thousand valuation. The Pawtucket Sesqui-Centennial Cotton Celebration Committee sends you a message through its General Chairman, Mayor Thomas P. McCoy.
The purpose of this film is to remind you of the growth, not only in population, but also in the civic progress of Pawtucket since the founding of the cotton industry in 1790. We are now the home of at least 110 diversified industries. Our population approaches the 80,000 class. Our record as a town and city is one of which we are justly proud. Pawtucket has given generously to country and state, not only in times of prosperity, but also during periods of depression and national emergency. 1790, Samuel Slater, in founding the cotton textile industry of the United States in Pawtucket, focused the eyes of the industrial world on this city. And in so doing, industry after industry came here because of the abundance of water, power, skilled labor, and shipping facilities. The Pawtucket Sesqui-Centennial will last 4 days, beginning on Wednesday, with the dedication of the latest unit of a fine school system, namely the Sales Junior and West Senior High School. And on this day, too, Pawtucket will dedicate its first water filtration plant, thus giving its citizens the finest water in the country. Also, a cotton exhibition lasting throughout the 4 days will be open to the general public in the old Slater Mill off Roosevelt Avenue. Thursday, October 10, the younger folk will be entertained at a block dance to be given at Slater Park. To the more serious, a symphony concert will be held in the new senior high school on East Avenue, featuring music of the Slater period. Friday, October 11, will be featured by a cotton ball to be held in Coates Auditorium. Music will be furnished by a well-known orchestra, and a gala time is forecast for all. Saturday, October 12, will serve not only to commemorate the founding of the textile industry, but also to celebrate the discovery of this continent by Christopher Columbus in 1492. The morning will be given over to a marathon of 25 kilometers for the New England Championship, featuring such outstanding stars as Leslie Pawson, Tarzan Brown, Clarence DeMar, and a host of others. At 12 noon on Saturday, a mammoth and colorful parade will get underway, featuring bands and drill units from all over New England. Floats will be a notable part of this parade. In the afternoon, a bocce tournament will be among other events. The grand finale will take place in the evening, consisting of a band concert and fireworks at Narragansett Park. This fireworks display features Columbus landing in America and the old Slater Mill. Everyone in New England is invited to attend, particularly the people of Pawtucket and all Rhode Island. This celebration is for you. We want you to enjoy it.